And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Toronto, the shortstop, Marcus.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike two. And that one yanked just foul. Now another 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And there's one down now. Next it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line. And there's out number two. Base is empty, 2 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. First delivery to him. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting 4.
At the plate now is Rowdy Tellez. First offering. The 0-2 home.
Nope, ball. 1-2.
Count still at 1-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's another 2-2. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Now into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Cesar.
Pitch on the way.
Hernandez.
Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Cesar Hernandez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Now here's the pitch. Jordan Luplow is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Next to hit is Eddie Rosario. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The pitch.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
This is skied into short left center. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch sent on the ground, but right into the shift. On to first, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So next to bat will be Corey Dickerson. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, and the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Perez is under it. 2 gone. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First offering on its way. No score here as we play inning number 2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez is there, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
The designated hitter.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Reyes.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's down to third. And that's the first out. Next here is Jose Ramirez as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Definitely not the side where he hits for more thunder. More pop in the bat swinging left-handed, but he's going to have to figure out a way to start to get a little bit more thunder swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching.
1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And stepping in, Harold Ramirez trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. In there, and it's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
This is skied into short left center. Springer coming on. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Randall Grichik.
Number 15, Randall.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichik. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So the next to bat will be Reese McGuire.
7.
First pitch on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
To 1-2 now. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he popped him up. Rosario coming on, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Grichik on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Marcus Semien grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Up next, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He bounced out last time up. He's set and the pitch.
That's ball.
1-0 count. Here it is.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2 balls and a strike now. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Full count, 3-2. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Rosario. Gone. Big dog's gotta eat. Here's George Springer.
The center fielder.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the speed threat, Ahmed Rosario.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
1-1 the count. Here it comes. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Springer on the run, and there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
Batting eighth, the center fielder,
Oscar Mercado digging in now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
This is a tough guy to turn two on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Springer giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Now to bat, Roberto Perez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
And that misses 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Roberto Perez becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Cesar Hernandez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball two. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. And now in the box, Rowdy Tellez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
the first baseman, number 11.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
High in the air out to center field. Mercado is right there, 1 down. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
2 balls and a strike.
That's the ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario's got it cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Striding forward now is the DH. Corey Dickerson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fouled away. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit hard to the right side. Ramirez is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now for Cleveland, Jordan Luplow, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Indians, the third
And here's a
baseman,
fastball called for
Jordan.
strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next up is Eddie Rosario. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And digging in now, Randall Reyes. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 3-2 one more time. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So now here is Lourdes Gurriel. Flew out last time up.
The second baseman, Lourdes.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now it'll be Randall Grichik. Worked a walk his first time up.
Randall.
Here's the pitch.
Grichik.
No, that's it.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2 runs on just 1 hit and no errors in the game for Toronto. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
The batter, number 7.
In now, Reese McGuire as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Marcus Semien. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Blake Parker trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment.
Parker.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Popped him up. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and he makes the play to end the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and here comes the first baseman, Jose Ramirez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Ramirez.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Semien backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate here is Harold Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. Fastball well outside. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under this one is Grichik, and there are 2 away now. And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a liner. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. George Springer the next to hit. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's down. Ball.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And now a pitch on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Parker uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. 3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
3-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The batter, number
Into
11.
the box, Rowdy Tellez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 misses. Ball 2.
1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there, and that's the second out of the inning. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Jays left fielder. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah.
2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up Oscar Mercado.
Leading up for the Indians, the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
First pitch on its way.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Springer on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in for the Indians, Roberto Perez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready now is Cesar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hernandez.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Up next for Cleveland, the third baseman,
Into the box, Jordan Luplow. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now it's 2-0. Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. high in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Springer. Gone! At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
3-0 now. And that's over, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Julian Merriweather takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Now pitching for Toronto, number 67.
From the stretch.
Julian Merriweather.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 0-1.
1-1.
One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Simeon. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Corey Dickerson.
First offering. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Rosario's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So here is Lourdes Gurriel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Lifted in the air to center field. Mercado is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Digging in will be Randall Grichik, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting, number 7.
And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. So now into the box is Marcus Semien. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Phil Maton will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over.
7th inning, correct.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting power threat, Jose Ramirez.
The first baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And he takes a called strike one.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Throw on to first in time, one away. Now at the plate is Harold Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Josh Naylor will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. And now Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now the first pitch.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Center fielder, number 35.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado. Strike taken to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Now to the plate, here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Drilled on the ground is short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So stepping in is George Springer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Next to stand in is Rowdy Tellez. He flew out in his last AB. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Comes set, the 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here it is. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. 1-2. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off. But
looking at a fastball to end the inning. stepping up is Oscar Mercado. He'll get
Leading
things
off
started
for
now
the
in the bottom
Indians,
of inning number 8.
the center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Now here's the first offering. And look out as this one catches him, and a big mistake there as now the go-ahead run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Number 55.
So now to the plate, Roberto Perez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Adam Simber takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 90, Adam Simber.
As a look, now the pitch. Ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
2-0 now. As a look, now the pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. And a full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. He's running again. And he fouls this one off. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Now back.
So the base is empty now after the double play. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready with the 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Simeon's got it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Oscar Hernandez. Now the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mercado is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
The designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the AB now.
Nope, that's outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That evens it up, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 to count. Yeah.
Nipped the corner. 2-2. Now the pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now he'll step off. Nick Sandlin has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the wind, the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Mercado able to track it down for the third out. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB. How about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Ready with the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Digging in next, Eddie Rosario. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randall Reyes. He grounded out last time up. Set and the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Tries to uppercut that thing, but missed it. 2-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Here's the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. Now to the plate, Randall Grichik. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Number 15, Randall Grichik.
Here's the first pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Number 7.
Big at-bat now, and here is Reese McGuire. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Liner toward right center. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
The back
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. McGuire leads off first with 1 away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone. In now, George Springer.
The center fielder, number 4. George.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle.
Ramirez.
Jake Diekman takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. First offering on its way, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some
right
things.
fielder. Naylor.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-3 ball game. So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And that'll bring up Oscar Mercado. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Adam Simber takes home the win, so that'll do it for us.